I'm Dan. Hello. I hate my car. I hate it so much. I can't stand it. It's had nothing but problems ever since I got it back in 2009. I've had to replace the tires, I've had to replace the coolant system, which has leaked several times over the course of the last few years, 5 times, and a couple times it was the water pump. I hate my car. Right now the CD player doesn't work and neither does the cassette deck, and if I lean my car to the left, the door's not connected all the way, so it'll start flickering the lights inside of the car. Don't you just love American automobiles? I don't. It's a wonder I haven't gone and bought a new car yet. The only reason I haven't is because I'm comfortable with how it drives. So with all the shit that's happened with this car, I've given it the rightful name of Thomas the Bastard. Every time I have something going wrong with it, I always swear that, oh, once I get this thing fixed, I'm gonna sell and get rid of it and never deal with it again. But the moment I get it fixed, I'm like, I have a perfectly working car now, so I'm just gonna keep driving it. The only reason I got this car was because I lost my last one prior. Now, anyone that knows me knows the story, and they love the story to death. They love to make fun of me for it. How could this have happened? How could this happen to your car? You of all people, Dan. And as you can probably tell by the title of this video, you probably know what's gonna happen, but I'll tell you anyway, as though like you're not paying attention to that title down there. If I could cover it up, I would, but I can't. It was a year prior, in 2008, I got my first car. It was also a Jeep, but it was black, and it was way nicer. The air conditioning worked, the cup holders actually fit cups I put into it. It was great. It didn't have a cool name, however, like Thomas the Bastard. My brother decided to name it Meryl Streep the Jeep. What a terrible name for a car. And so it's winter of 2009. It's about March, I think. March 1st, March 2nd, I can't remember. It's vaguely around there. It was right before my birthday. And on our way home from church, we start to smell something really weird. Like it smells like something's burning. Now instead of being smart and being like, hey, maybe that's us, maybe that's our car, we decided, nah, it's probably something else we're smelling on the way back home. It's winter, we have our windows up. How could we... We finally get home, and for about a half an hour I'm just sitting down in my basement playing Sonic the Hedgehog, and all of a sudden I start hearing my family upstairs and they're freaking out about something. And I'm like, okay, I'm curious, what's going on? I walk upstairs, I'm like, yo, what's up? And my parents are like, dude, your car's on fire. Huh? And so I run outside, and there it is. My car. On fire. And instead of being freaked out about it, for some reason I was like, cool, my car's on fire. I gotta tell everybody. And that's what I did. I started calling all my friends being like, hey dude, guess what? My car's on fire. Yeah. I don't know why I did this. It wasn't a smart thing to do. And somehow they managed to get 3 fire trucks up a very steep and very narrow driveway. I don't know how they did it, but they managed to do it. And they managed to douse out the fire. And it was very lucky because the Jeep was right next to the woodshed, and we were worried that was gonna catch on fire, but it didn't. We lucked out there. And so the next morning, I took video footage of the remains of my car. In fact, we'll cut to it right now.
Oh my god, my car. What happened to my beautiful car? It's an electrical problem. Tire popped. God, it really sucks. It's a good thing it didn't happen on the way home.
And then I went to school the next day, and then for the rest of the year, that's all I was known for. Oh, don't let Dan your car, it might start on fire. They even did like a graduation video where they like made fun of my car starting on fire, and I'm like, ah, man.
¡No me gusta fire! ¡No me gusta fire! ¡No me gusta fire!
But then that spring I got the car that I have now. Still the same car from high school. That's depressing. We eventually found out the reason like why the car started on fire. Apparently some mice were attracted to the car. They started chewing the electrical wires. Of course I knew why they were attracted to the car. I ate a lot of fast food, so all the wrappers were in the car, and so they went in there and then they started chewing on wires, and yeah. So I guess the moral of the story is don't eat fast food in the car and don't buy American automobiles, because when you bring them together, this happens.